Hello again, intuitive friends. Let me tell you, this is going to be is this me now? Yes. Hello, hello. My apologies, friends. Sorry about that. Hello, hello. Listen, technology is going nutso right now. I'm confused about where I am here on my own channel. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I see my live.
Give me a second.
Oh, there I go. Hello, hello. Welcome back. My apologies. It's been crazy. The solar eclipse in Virgo. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is going on retrograde tomorrow. So two things happening under the planet of Mercury. And I'm trying to be as patient as possible. I was doing a reading for Irene. Irene, if you're here. Irene. Give me 1 second. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Tanya. How are you? I will be coming back on tonight as well. Just giving you a reminder that if I do a reading now, you're not going to be able to have one later tonight, okay? So if Irene is here, I'm going to wait for Irene to come. In the meantime, give me 1 second here. Yes, I want to see if Irene is going to come back to us. Yeah, it froze. Like literally my Hi Irene. Don't go anywhere, Irene. Stay right there. I know it was on my end. I told you intuitive friends, like when there's an eclipse. And by the way, these two things that are happening, the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse that's happening today, right now, as we speak, and the retrograde that's happening tomorrow in Mercury, they're both with the same planet. So if you don't know, I'll let you know right now. I'm telling you, my mind is all over the place. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Okay. So obviously, if this is happening in Virgo and Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, people with those placements are going to feel it more. You know? So give me a minute. I do need to put up the legal. There we go. Give me 1 second here, guys. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. This is going to be a whole day of electronics. And if I were you, back up all your equipment, back up your files, make sure that everything is backed up because, all right, I'm back. All right, so legal disclaimer, just giving you a reminder that my readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for licensed professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice, okay? So Irene, like I was telling you here on your reading, there's this energy of you being less critical or leaning more into your yin energy. And what you're closing in this lunar eclipse in your sun sign, which is Virgo. And of course, remember, I just mentioned Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So you're going to get hit twice. It's going to be uncomfortable for you today. And it's going to be uncomfortable for you tomorrow, March 15th, and it could be a little touch and go throughout the rest of the Mercury in retrograde because it's going to last until April 2nd. And then there's a shadow period. So you could add another week to that. So it may be a little bit uncomfortable. Try to avoid having discussions or arguments with people around this time. I've been feeling it for a week before. So I'm just saying. I've been feeling it an entire week before this is happening. All right, back to your reading. Magical space clearing time. Well, what do you need to close out? You need to cleanse your energy. During this entire experience of lunar eclipse in Virgo, which is ruled by Mercury, okay, you're going to let go old versions of yourself. You're going to have a renewed sense of purpose because you're going to let go of these energies. And one way that you can do that is by cleansing your auric field. What does that mean? That means taking a salt scrub bath, okay? So you're an earth sign. So usually I do this. If it's a water sign, I say sea salt. If it's an earth sign, I say Himalayan salt because that's earth energy. But do as you wish. You take that Himalayan pink salt and just, the fine grade, not the coarse, crazy grade, okay? The fine grade. Yes, pink salt, Himalayan salt. It's better if it says Himalayan because you just never know. People might just dye it pink or something. But Himalayan salt is earth energy. Take Himalayan salt and add a little bit of olive oil. Olive oil does have spiritual benefits, which is why I'm saying olive oil. But if you want to do coconut oil, if you want to do another oil, that's fine. And then mix it together and do like a Himalayan pink salt scrub. Okay, after you take a shower, do the scrub. It's going to, number one, exfoliate your skin. So it's going to be like really nice and smooth. Be careful that you don't slip in the bath because you're going to have to clean all that oil residue. Okay, so use your common sense. But that helps you cleanse your auric field, okay, from the neck down. Okay, just kind of do that and cleanse yourself with that. If you have, so let's say you're like, I don't know, I'm allergic to salt, or you know what, I don't want to clean up all that oil residue from my bathtub, which is completely understandable. You could just take a selenite crystal and just rub it all over your body from the top of your head and rub every square inch with that selenite crystal gently on the face area. I would say when you get to the face area, detach from the face about 2 or 3 inches and just kind of hover over it as if you're cleaning an invisible window. And then once you get to the neck, then you can kind of then cleanse your auric shield. Okay. So it doesn't have to be salt, but salt is very powerful. So that'd be great. If you can't get a hold of Himalayan salt, then you can do this with selenite. Okay. I would say selenite better because selenite is very much connected to moon energy. And it doesn't need to be cleansed and cleared as much as other crystals. Other crystals tends to hold on to what they're clearing, whereas selenite is a self-cleansing crystal. Do not put selenite in water because it will erode, it will disintegrate. It is not a water-friendly crystal. All right. So you can definitely do that. And then, once a month during the full moon, just place it under the full moon on your windowsill. And that's it. Use it often, especially during this retrograde situation. So I feel here this is what this is talking about, magical space clearing time. This would be a great opportunity for you to also clear your mind, body. Well, now we talked about the body part, right? We talked about the energetic fields. Now let's talk about clearing the mind. Okay. Hi, Batty. How are you, my dear? Hi, Winnie. How are you? I'm reading Irene now, and then Irene, is followed by Alicia. I don't know if Tanya's getting a reading, but she's on here. I don't know if Winnie wants a reading. So you need to clear your mind. Place the crown chakra healing frequency on YouTube. Okay? Put on your headset. Google your search engine. What is the hertz frequency of the crown chakra? It will give you a number. I want to say is 969 or 939 or something like that, but don't quote me on it. Just search your engine, your search engine, and go on Google. Go on YouTube and look for crown frequency healing. Listen to that about 20 minutes, okay? Right before you go to bed or in the morning or morning and night, however you want to do it. That close your eyes. You can either lay down or sit up, however you want, and just listen to this energy. This is going to clear your crown chakra, okay? Remember, Mercury rules communication, travel, technology, thoughts, and knowledge. So crown chakra is that energy, right? What else are you going to let go of? Remember that I was telling you this, validation, confirmation. You're going to close out the chapter of lack of confidence, of self-sabotaging fears, of fear and ego, of frustrations. This is what you're closing out during this lunar eclipse. Basically giving you validation, confirmation on what I said before. Okay, Irene? This is very clear. I mean, talk about alignment there, validation, confirmation. Whatever self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs that you may have, you're going to be clearing that. Okay? So for those of you that are joining me now, please be patient because Wi-Fi is doing its own little thing. Technology is doing its own little hiccup today. I literally have gone on 4 times already because it keeps, I don't know what's going on. But I mean, I know what's going on, but you know. Mercury, it's on its thing today. Let's see what you're opening yourself up to, Irene. Lovers, Gemini energy. Queen of Cups, the yin energy I was talking about over here. Validation, confirmation. I love when I say something and it's exactly what I'm getting and I'm channeling, and then I go and it comes out again because it just kind of like, if you didn't hear it the first time, let's hear it again. You have the Lover's card. What is it opening up? What is this lunar eclipse in Virgo opening up? It's opening up your ability to make decisions. Yes, Lovers is about love and commitment and all that stuff, but it's also, okay, it's this energy of the power of 2. It's about making choices. It's about being very clear-minded about what choices you need to make. And some of you may say, well, I've never heard other tarot readers say that about the Lover's card. But I'm going to tell you, the Lovers is ruled by Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury's theme, okay, listen carefully. Mercury's themes are clear thoughts, communication, technology, travel, and knowledge. Okay? This card, the Lover's card, is ruled by Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So there's something here about being able to clearly think about and open yourself up to what you may feel soul to soul connections with. This could be anything. This could be your love life. This could be your career. This could be your family, your friends, your loved ones. Okay? So it's definitely being committed, okay, the commitment of Lovers, being committed in being able to clearly decide what you are going to commit yourself with in regards to those areas. Okay? It's you becoming one with your higher self. It could be you becoming one with that commitment of something interesting, something that's opening up in your love life. Okay? Now, yes, do we have the traditional meaning of the Lover's card? 100%. Recognizing your soul to soul connection. But this is a general reading. So it could be you opening yourself up to the energy of someone else or of something else. Okay? So that's what I want to make clear for you. So this is an open open general reading. That's what's coming through for you. Your ability to think clearly, which is going to be a little bit, challenging. You're still going to be able to do it. It's just going to, you have to be more intentional about it. Okay? And lean into your yin energy. Queen of Cups. Embracing the mastery over your emotional intelligence and emotional growth. Remember that I was talking about your yin energy at the top of the reading. Closing the chapters of that fear of being vulnerable or listening to your intuition and not doubting yourself so much. Queen of Cups energy, being very much in tune with your soul. And this is going to allow you not to be second guessing yourself so much. It's going to reduce the energy of not being sure, of analysis paralysis that I was getting here with this card. Okay? So yeah, in case you didn't know, the Lover's card is about choices, and it's also about love, but it's also about choices because of that Gemini, because it's ruled by Gemini, and Gemini rules Mercury, and Mercury is all about clear thoughts and clear communication. Okay? All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. What are you opening yourself up to this lunar eclipse? If somebody could give me a thumbs up just so that I know that I am still on the air, because it's only been the fourth time I've redone this reading. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. We have, look at that, Healer of the Ages. Again, healing that energy. Remember that I just talked about that before for you. I talked about you healing that King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy of you being a little bit too hard on yourself or self-doubting yourself to the point that it creates analysis paralysis. So there's this sense of you letting go of that harshness that you have about yourself or towards yourself or doubting yourself. You're going to clear that energy. Remember, I talked about that Himalayan salt with a little bit of olive oil or selenite crystal. You could also do clear quartz if you have that. And again, what are you closing out? The lack of confidence. Remember, I talked about that jaded energy, the lack of confidence. Even if you don't think you have lack of confidence, when you doubt yourself too much, there is that sense of doubt. When you doubt yourself a lot, it's that you're not confident in the decision, or remember, lovers, the decision that you're making or what you're saying. You're just thinking about it way too much. So you're opening yourself up to that clarity. You're opening yourself up to being committed, to being more connected to your yin energy, your Queen of Cups energy, your ability to listen to your emotional intelligence, be able to have an emotional maturity of you embracing your vulnerabilities and feeling confident in listening to your intuition and your sixth senses. So right now at this moment in time, that's the energy of the lunar eclipse that you are cleansing, healing, and opening up to. Irene, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. My Venmo link is available. Donation if you would like to, no obligation. And if you'd like more, if you would like to book a private reading, feel free to do so. I do recorded 20-minute private readings. All that information is down below in the description box. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that this was the message that is going to help you through this lunar eclipse in your sun sign. So I'm happy that, let me see, what did you write here? You said, we'll do that. I doubt myself a lot. See, there we go. You doubt yourself a lot, and that's why you ended up getting the Lover's card. There's a sense about you being committed to you allowing yourself to open up to your yin energy and lean in and believe the intuitive hits that you're getting. Listening to your intuition. Wow, very good. I'm happy it resonated. Up next, we have Alicia. Alicia, you are up next. Remember that if you get a reading now, later tonight, you're not going to be able to get a reading later. But if you want to stop by and say hi, that'll be amazing, okay? The more the merrier. Okay, I'm going to write Alicia down here on my list because if not, I'm going to forget. For sure, I'm going to forget, okay? All right, so Alicia says career reading. All right, let's see who's after Alicia. Let me do a list here because if not, I'm going to get confused. List, we have Alicia. Who's after Alicia? I want to say it's Tanya. Tanya came in. Oh, you're very welcome, my dear. Tanya. I'm looking at the list. Here, hold on. After Tanya, who else popped in after Tanya? Winnie. Winnie is after Tanya. I'm sorry, Winnie. Let me do this list real quick. Winnie. After Winnie is Ava. Ava. After Ava. Hold on. After Ava, we have Sexy Gina and then Gustavo. Gustavo. And then after, hold on, Edward, I'm coming to you now, my dear. Edward from the last time, because I was on before and Eduardo did ask for one before. So hold on, Eduardo. Yeah, he was here before, for sure. Yes, my dear, I put you on. Then we have, yeah, Tanya, Winnie. Oh, I'm so sorry. My mistake. It's Winnie, Eduardo, Ava. My apologies. I spelled your name wrong, Eduardo. Don't worry, you're going to see the Ava, Sexy Gina, Gustavo, and I want to say Batty. Yes. Okay, I'm going to end with Batty. So then I know. Yes, I know. Thank you so much, Tanya. Yes, Eduardo was after you. I made that adjustment here because I'm writing it now. That is the list. Okay. My apologies. Okay, I'm going to close it now. I'm going to close the session because I really want to get to all your readings. Okay. So sorry. I just want to make it easy. closed session. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we have Tanya. Okay, so the list is as follows. Tanya, Winnie, Eduardo. I'm sorry, it's Tanya, Eduardo, Winnie. Okay, I wrote that wrong. It's Tanya, Eduardo, Winnie, Ava, Sexy Gina, Gustavo, and Batty. So I will ask you all to come in and out of the reading if you are like at work or whatever. You know what I mean? But if I call you and you're not here, I'm going to the next person, okay? Let's take a look. Eduardo's after me. Tanya. Yes, I know. Yeah, don't worry. Eduardo, stand by because you're up next. Tanya, let's see. Tanya, you said career reading? I mean, you said career. Where are we? Ding, 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 ding. Did you say career? I want to say you did. I read career somewhere. Alicia wrote career. No. Oh, am I up to Alicia right now? Holy crap. Yes, Alicia. Yes. Okay, Alicia, this is you. Career. All right, let's see what you're closing out during this lunar eclipse. Alicia, what are you closing out in this lunar eclipse? So after Alicia comes Tanya, after Tanya, Gustavo, after Tanya, Eduardo, after Eduardo, Winnie, then Ava, Sexy Gina, Gustavo, and Batty. All right, here we go. The power of 3. What you're letting go of right now during this lunar eclipse is third-party situations. Does that mean a person? It could. It could also be you eliminating yourself from situations, circumstances, or energies where other people are involved, or you're not sure where you stand in regards to either someone else or something else. Okay? So this is talking about you closing out that cycle or energy of being the one in the middle or the person someone thinks of after thought. You know what I mean? Coming in second best. It's as if all the attention is going somewhere else to someone and you're like the last one on the list. Power of 3 is ending or leaving behind people or situations that are not giving you the intention or the placement of being the top of the list. Minimal effort. People who are showing minimal effort, that's what you're closing out. You need to focus on the reality of the now. And this is saying sometimes you don't. You think about the past, you think about, you're kind of in limbo in some areas here. So this is saying you're going to wake up now. You're not going to be in this energy of allowing people to accept excuses from all over the place and someone not placing you at the top of the list. It's simple. Either a person or a situation is showing you the intention that they are, or it is, or he is, or she is going to place on you, or they are going to place on you, or they don't. And if they don't, there's a sense here of you needing to be open to the idea of not being the person stuck in the middle. Okay? Let's see what else is coming through. No more being the second fiddle to anyone or to anything. And that's what you're closing out. Let's see what else is coming through. Well, look at that. Self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. You're saying goodbye to the elements or the energies within yourself that allow others to place you in positions where you are the person in the middle, where you are not being valued, where you're not being number one, where you come in second, where everything or everyone is first and they're not giving you the recognition Now, I'm not saying for you to be self-centered. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm talking about people who show minimal effort or or no intention at all. It's either minimal effort or they're not showing intention, and their words and their actions are not matching. And this is saying, you're clearing that energy. You're no longer going to be blinded by other people's situations or excuses. You need to open your eyes. You need to wake up. This lunar eclipse is saying there's this old version of you that needs to be said goodbye to, because what happens is the reason why you do that is because there's some type of inner wounding inside of yourself that allows you to say, okay, fine. I feel bad for so and so, so fine. I'll be the last person on the list. And this is saying you need to say bye-bye to that. There may be times that you think way too much about things that are very clear cut and simple. And it's as if you take a long time because either you don't want to be hurt or you don't want to hurt others. And this is talking about you need to make those adjustments inside of yourself if you want those adjustments to be seen outside of yourself. So if you don't want someone to place you last on the list, then you let them know, listen, I'm sorry, guess what? I'm busy too, and I have a lot of excuses. However, I'm here. I'm present. I'm giving. I'm making time and I'm putting in the effort. And if a person or a situation or people aren't doing the same, this is talking about you needing to mirror their energy. You're not on the top of their list, then they don't need to be on the top of your list. Let's see what energy you're opening yourself up to during this lunar eclipse in Virgo. Tower, the Emperor, Six of Cups. Okay. You need to be opened up to, and I know every time I say Tower, people's heart just stops. It's like, oh no, that's such a horrible card. Not exactly. It depends the context of the reading. Always remember that. This new beginning is going to be a sudden change for you. You need to release this energy. The Tower in Tarot is all about sudden change. It's about surrendering to the release of things that no longer serve you. I'm so sorry. The list is closed for today, Mooney. But I am coming on tonight. So if you want to visit me later on tonight, what would be tonight for me? I don't know if it's tonight for everyone else, but I know many of you see me from different countries. So thank you for the support. So the Tower is a sudden change. It's also a releasing of. It's going to be very apparent to you because remember, Tower is also about revelations. So what are you opening yourself up to during this lunar eclipse? The realization, the sudden realization that, this energy, I've been doing that. That's true. I do need to change that within myself because I'm not gaining anything from it. I'm giving, and getting breadcrumbs at the end. So that's what this Tower means in this new beginning. What are you opening up yourself towards? You're opening up yourself towards a clean slate. Guess what? You're opening up yourself to being a leader, to being the Emperor. The Emperor does not do or make decisions based on emotions. It does not. It's Aries energy. It's fire. It's passion. It's knowing that the Emperor is number one because the Emperor is a leader. And that's the energy that you need to embrace if you want people to stop doing this energy over here. The Emperor in Tarot, it's about firm boundaries. It's about being focused and practical. It's about you putting your foot down to those connections that Maybe you know for a very long time. Maybe you have a lot of emotional connection to them, but they're not bringing anything to the table. So you need to be honest with yourself. Okay. Last but not least, up next we have Tanya. And after Tanya, we have Eduardo. And then the rest of the list. All right, Alicia, let's see what else you're opening yourself up towards in regards to this lunar eclipse. Okay. I am coming back on tonight, though. I do promise that. Hopefully, I'll be put more together by the end of tonight, because I definitely am jumping into a meditation after this. Look at that. You need to stop lying to yourself. You need to stop making excuses. Okay, I'm going to lay it like it is, honey. This is lunar eclipse energy in Virgo. And it's in Virgo. It's like rip the Band-Aid off today, honey, because that's the energy that's coming through with this lunar eclipse. Remember, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So hello. And Mercury goes into retrograde tomorrow. So there's a lot going on with Mercury. You need to be honest with yourself. You want change, but then you need to learn to put your foot down and make those changes happen. You need to let go of this. Remember this feeling of feeling bad? Oh, but I know this person for such a long time. Or, oh my God, but I have so much feelings for so-and-so. I just can't like disconnect. Well, okay, if you don't want to disconnect, you're going to be in this energy over here. And you're not going to be able to move on. Heart chakra, fourth chakra. You need to allow yourself to open your heart for yourself. And I'm not saying for you to be selfish, but I need you to be more open to having firmer boundaries for yourself. Because the lack of firm boundaries is causing people to do whatever they want to do with your energy and with you. Okay? That's what happens. You don't put the boundary, people will do whatever they want and say whatever they want and treat you however they want. And that may not be aligned to your standard and to your value. Okay? Alicia, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. For those of you who are interested, my Venmo link is in the description box as well as in the chat. Okay, and it's no obligation. If you want to, great. If you don't, that's fine. If you want to, do something else, you can take a look at my Patreon. I do have the Oracle of Thanks there as well. And I do also have drops on my Patreon channel in the drop shop. Okay, so you could take a look at that as well. All right. Hope that was helpful. Remember, if you want to change something, just change it. You don't need to ask permission to change something that is not beneficial to you. All right, Tanya, you're up next. Eduardo, you're after Tanya, my dear. Tanya, are you here? Tanya. Let me just put now serving Tanya. Now, Tanya. Next, Eduardo. Oh my God, Eduardo. I keep Eduardo. Oh boy. There we go. All right. All right, Tanya. Okay, so yes, thank you for quickly. Oh, for those of you that are watching and you're on the list, these are your 4 picks. You can do either a general reading for, first of all, we're doing what you're closing out during this lunar eclipse and what you're opening yourself up to during this lunar eclipse in Virgo. Okay, so one area you can pick, it's either general, love, career and finance, that goes together, or spiritual journey. Okay, so Tanya, you picked love. All right, so what is Tanya closing out during this lunar eclipse in regards to love life? What is Tanya closing out? What are you closing in regards to your love life? If you haven't watched the March readings, please go ahead and take a look. If you haven't watched what is coming in your direction or the bonus messages, take a look at the playlist because it does include the month of March there. So that's really important. There may be some important information for you there also. All right, let's take a look. What is Tanya closing in regards to love life during this lunar eclipse in Virgo? Release your power. You're letting go of the energy of restraining or not fully being or giving 1,000% in something. Let me explain, because I know that sounds a little tricky. You also have ghost people. What does this mean? All right, let me give you an example, because this is like perfect. My guides are like really on point with this one in regards to like how I can explain it to you. All right, I'm going to use myself as an example, okay, so that I can explain exactly what I'm saying. As some of you know, I do have a career, okay? I'm actually a university professor. I'm actually a published author. Those are my areas, what I do in my career, okay? That's my career sector. When I'm not here on YouTube providing content, that's what I'm doing in the real world, right? In the 3D world. The other side of me, I'm a Reiki practitioner. I'm an intuitive guidance reader. I'm a medium. I'm a clairvoyant. I'm a lot in the spiritual world, right? When I'm out in the real 3D world, I, in a way, try to not have this come to the forefront. I focus more on my 3D stuff, on my responsibilities, on the things that I do in that 3D world, right? One of the things that I worry about is when I meet someone, because I am single, but when I meet someone, it's easy for me to talk about my 3D career, not as easy to talk about the spiritual, esoteric, energy healer, light worker part of me. So what happens? This is in the past, not now. But what used to happen is I would only present that part and not talk about this part. Was I showing the person my whole 360? No, I was showing them 50% of me because I was afraid that if I showed them the other 50% of me, they would think I'm crazy. You're a what? A medium? What? You what? What is all that? You see what I'm saying? So this is talking about you allowing yourself to let someone know all of you. So you're letting go of the restraints that you may have in regards to not fully showing all of you in some aspects. Okay? Can someone give me a thumbs up? I just want to make sure we are still good here with the are we here? Okay. All right. So I just want to make sure. Okay. Eduardo's like, I'm here. Okay. I'm going to do the spiritual journey in a minute. Does that make sense? It's having someone embrace all of you. Okay, Tanya? It's your ability to say, this is who I am. And for example, if this is career related, yeah, you know what? If you're showing that you have a leader type of energy, don't hold back. It's fine. Show people what you're really about because there's a sense here of you holding back your power. And this is talking about you closing a chapter where you are either second guessing in showing your power or not ready for other people to know all of you, so to speak. Ghost people. A lot of this may have to do with maybe a person, situation, circumstance, or event that in the past someone made you feel uncomfortable when you were authentically being yourself. Okay? So this is talking about that energy. There may have been that situation, circumstance, or event. And this is saying, guess what? You're leaving behind this energy of lessening, or like lessening your power, lessening or not wanting to shine brightly because it might bother other people. So this is you saying, you know what? I'm going to let go of that energy of being very cautious about that. I'm just going to be me. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Okay, soulmate, connection, partnership, soul to soul contract, life partner. Okay, now this is a general reading, but I am getting love, and I'm also getting life purpose here for you as well. So I will say this, there may be connections where other people have not felt comfortable with your authentic self. And this may have caused or may have created a sense of you feeling like not sure if you can be your true self with other people, or showing yourself authentically, or you feeling comfortable in your own skin. So there could be here a connection that you may have had in the past or recent past, or someone that you know, maybe your friends, family, or loved ones, someone made you feel less than because you were very comfortable in your own uniqueness. It's like someone wanted to take the thunder away, or the light away, or this beautiful energy that you have away. They wanted to make you less than. And this is saying, no, this is saying you got to let go of those situations, circumstances, or events that made you feel that way, because this is more about the other person than it is about you per se. So don't be so stressed about what other people think about things that make you uniquely you. Let's see what energy you're opening up yourself towards in regards to this lunar eclipse in Virgo. So Tanya, I don't know if you're here, but if you missed it, you could always come back and see the entire reading here for yourself. All right, let's see what you're opening yourself up towards. All right, and what do we have here? We have the Empress, growth. You're opening yourself up to your ability to grow. The Empress is ruled by Venus, and Venus rules love, fertility, romance, and finances. Okay? So, this new beginning of you feeling comfortable in your own skin, feeling empowered, and feeling the sense of confidence within you is going to open up the new phase, the new chapter, or what you're walking into is more growth. Not only more growth, but more abundance, more fertility, meaning growth. Okay? Nurturing your yin energy, self love, self care. This new chapter that's opening for you is one that's going to take time. It's not going to be overnight. But as long as you put in the work of letting this go over here, you're going to continue to grow and expand. It's as if a new life is coming here for you. Okay? There's this energy here, Tanya, that it's as if this Empress energy is saying it's time for you to place yourself back at the top of the list. It's time for you to heal yourself, nurture yourself, be compassionate with yourself, because there could have been here a situation, circumstance, event, maybe even in a past relationship where someone was trying to, in a way, and this is going to sound the way it sounds, but I need to say it because that's how it's coming in. That's what I'm hearing. And I like to be very honest with what I'm hearing. It's like someone was like trying to put you in your place, so to speak, because they could not handle your amazing abilities or your uniqueness or what caught other people's eye or what caught other people's attention. And so either what this person or people may have done, ghost people, maybe even on several occasions, maybe it was several people, maybe it wasn't just one person, but it comes across as either a person or people that you thought were either your soulmates, that you thought cared for you, friends, family, loved ones. And what they were doing, it was stealing away your thunder, stealing away your empowerment so that you would be easier to manipulate or easier to bend to whatever it is that they wanted you to bend for or towards. So that's what this lunar eclipse is saying. It's saying bye-bye, this energy, and hello to Tanya. Okay? Hello to your self-care. Hello to your ability to connect with your own power, with your own abundance, with your own self-nurturing, with your ability to grow as a person. And what's funny is that this is not coming across, and by the way, it's not coming across as one person. Like it's even coming across like this. It's coming across, this could have happened in your love life with a partner, as well as ghost people, people that you've always known, your friends, your family, your loved ones, your social circle. So you got this energy from your love sector and you got this from your domestic scene sector, meaning your friends and close friends and family. So you were getting it from like two different sectors, which little by little has created your energy to be stifled. You see that light bulb there? You're kind of they did this on purpose. It was intentional. It was so that you would be better able to be manipulated. Okay. So this is talking about you recuperating that. So what do you have here? You have family and you have attachment. This is saying, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm sorry, it sounds repetitious, but it may sound repetitious because there's something here that you need to really understand about this, because until you don't fix this, you're going to keep getting the same narrative. You're going to get the same script over and over and over. You're going to be playing the same role over and over and over again. So your guides are saying you need to pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. The more you attach yourself to the belief that these people over here made you feel, made you experience, and did to bring you and to squeeze you down into this teeny tiny energy, the more it's going to be difficult for you to expand and grow in a new direction. So it's very important that you start healing yourself, start listening to manifestations, daily affirmations. Okay. I am powerful. I'm the creator. I create my own reality. You know, you need to do those types of like oral manifestations at the top of your day and at the end of your day, because there's sense here of self-confidence that needs to be rebooted. And the more that you attach yourself to thinking back on the people that did you wrong and the energy that wasn't right and what they said and what they did, the more you're attached to this energy, the more difficult it is going to be for you to gain this sense of new life, new freedom, abundance, and prosperity, because you are you create your reality. You are the pilot of your airplane. So this could go however you want it to go, as long as you are in this higher vibrational energy. Is it going to take you time? Yes. It's not going to be overnight. I'm going to be very honest. It's going to be something that you're going to need to work on every day consecutively. Okay? All right. Tanya, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. And if you are called to feel like you would like to place a donation in my Venmo link, then feel free to do that. That is located in the description box as well as in the chat. No obligation. And if you would like to meet me on my Patreon platform, you can also be a member there and get bonus content messages that you don't see on my channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Hopefully that resonated for you. Eduardo, you are up next, Eduardo. Thank you, Tanya, for stopping by. Let me write your name on the list because I'm coming back later, and I want to make sure that more people are on today. You know, more people that could have an opportunity to get readings. Eduardo, if you are here, my dear, come on down. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're here. All right, Eduardo, welcome back. All right, let's take a look, Eduardo, in your spiritual journey. What are you closing out during this lunar eclipse in Virgo? Lunar eclipse in Virgo. What are you closing out in regards to spiritual journey? All right, I have here a clear solution. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I wrote down the list here. After Eduardo, we have Winnie. Okay, let me put now. I'm going to put Ed just to shorten your name. Next is I want to say it's Winnie. Winnie is next. All right, give me 1 second. Where's my list? Hold on a second. Alicia. Winnie. Yeah. So Eduardo, then comes Winnie, then comes Eva, then Sexy Gina, Gustavo, and Batty. All right. Eduardo, what are you closing? What are you closing during this lunar eclipse? You have here clear solutions. Now, when we're talking about the spiritual journey, okay, this is giving me this energy here of the Hermit in Tarot. Now, this is not a tarot deck. This is an oracle deck. However, it does give me that energy here of the Hermit energy in Tarot. And what's interesting is the Hermit in Tarot is ruled by Virgo. And that's the lunar eclipse we're in today. And Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is going to go into retrograde tomorrow. So very interesting here. I'm getting here that you are letting go of the sense of the stubbornness, the areas it's been difficult for you to grow spiritually. What do I mean by that? I mean consistency. I mean the self-reflection, the letting go of the pain, of the sorrow, of the grieving, that looking back and reflecting bring up or surface or resurface when you're doing that work. Shadow work is not an easy work to do. Soul searching is not an easy work to do on your own self. Looking at the truth about yourself may not be easy, okay? Because we all have our ego and we all have our pride. And sometimes it's very difficult to say, you know what? Yeah, I wasn't being the best version of me when I did or when I said or whatever, fill in the blank. This is talking about you being able to look at those moments where you weren't showing up in the best version of you and looking deeply into why you may have been doing it, not as an excuse, but as a form of you looking at, okay, where can I do better? Okay. For example, you know what? I snapped and I said that to that person and I care about that person. And I just snapped and I said, or I did, or, whatever to this person. And it's you saying to yourself, okay, I was angry, but go deeper. Why was I angry? Was I angry because I was hurt? Was I angry because I felt betrayed? Was I angry because I felt sad? What did I do this because I wasn't really focusing on this part of myself, right? And so that type of work, hi Winnie, that type of work is difficult to do on oneself. Okay, because you need to also not only look at the situation from a practical point of view, kind of like looking at it objectively, but you also, because it's you feel it also, you feel the emotions of it. And this is talking about you clearing that energy, you bringing more light to those things and being able to release that from the past. So, yes, maybe you didn't show up in the best version of you in certain areas or with certain people or in certain circles. But this is talking about you now looking at that moment in time and being able to clearly see, oh, I see why I did that. I understand that it wasn't right to do or say, but this is the lesson that I have gained from that experience. And then just let that situation, circumstance, or event go. Maybe even the person or the emotions or the feelings of it. Okay. Very deep message there for you, Eduardo. Let's see what, something flipped over for you, Eduardo. You have backstabbing. Look, exactly what I was talking about. The emotions of something. You need to let go of the backstabbing, the feeling of, okay? Maybe you did experience backstabbing. Maybe you did experience someone being deceiving you, right? Maybe someone hurt you. Maybe someone hurt your trust, broke your heart, whatever this may be. Okay, Eduardo? It says heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking attacks. What this lunar eclipse in Virgo is saying, you are releasing this energy. You need to release this energy. And I'm getting here that you need to listen to the heart chakra healing frequency at least once a day to clear this residual energy that may be still stemming in your heart still today. Okay, Eduardo? So what you need to do is you go on your search engine and you Google heart chakra frequency. And then it's going to get, I should actually have those frequencies written down somewhere, but I don't right now, but I'll do that when I get off. Look at that frequency of the heart chakra frequency. Before you go to sleep at night, lay yourself down, put on your headset or your earpods, go on YouTube and look at and search for a heart chakra frequency healing, and close your eyes, put your hands on your chest. If you have a crystal, better, much better. Put it on your chest and allow yourself to, if you cry, Let it come out. If tears cry, if tears cry, oh my God, you could tell Gemini is all over the place with me today. If you close your eyes and you cry, then you cry. Let out the buildup emotions, because this is saying you need to make time for that. And you may not be making time for you to cry if you need to cry, or release what you need to release. Heart chakra frequency. You listen to that. If you have a clear quartz crystal, place it on top of your heart. If you have a green crystal, malachite crystal, jade, you put it on your heart. If you don't have any crystals, that's fine. Just place your hands on your heart. And you say, while you're listening, interesting, because I got that this is what you need to say. I forgive myself and I forgive others for hurting me and for me hurting them. That's it. But doing this is going to clear that residual energy in your heart. There's a need for you to let that energy go, to heal yourself from it. And this lunar eclipse in Virgo is all about the old versions of you. So letting go of those old storylines and renewing yourself, your sense of purpose in regards to your spiritual alignment, right? Your soul needs to be at peace. And in order for your soul to be at peace, your heart needs to be at peace. And in order for your heart to be at peace, you need to do the work of bringing it a sense of healing, clarity, and peace. Let's see what you're opening yourself up towards in regards to this lunar eclipse. What are you opening yourself up to? Wow, this is beautiful. You're opening yourself up towards moving past the situation, circumstance, events, challenges, and blockages that you may feel in your heart or that may be surrounding you. Now, I'm going to say your heart again, Eduardo, and it's not just because I want to. It's not because, oh, let me just pick the heart. No. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer. The zodiac sign, Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. Water signs is yin energy. Yin energy is about the heart. It's about emotions. So being able to move past the obstacles and challenges that you may place yourself, the restrictions. Maybe you said, you know what, I've been hurt so many times, I'm not going to allow anybody into my heart again. You need to clear that. Oh, you know what, I trusted people before. Screw it, I'm not trusting people anymore. You gotta clear that, because that's jaded energy. You're blocking your heart. The heart is not meant to be closed and to be hard and to be cold. It's meant to love and experience. So if you have been thinking about that, this is saying you need to move past that ideology. You need to move past those thoughts. Four of Swords, you need to stop thinking about those storylines that caused you some type of pain in the past or recent past. This is saying it's time for you to heal yourself, heal your heart, and be more open. By you loving yourself and putting in the work in your spiritual journey, you are going to allow yourself to be able to move in many areas of your life. Okay? Especially things talking about trust, things having to do with love, things, talking about emotions. No, you didn't, Sexy Gina. You came right back in the nick of time. I've had to have my phone here next to me because the energy is so crazy today with the internet. Look at that. You need to let go of those self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. You need to let go of the broken heart. You need to let go of the anxiety in order for things to rebalance. Justice card. Basically everything I just said. Amazing, right, Eduardo? But this is exactly what I said. And they're reminding you again. They're reminding you the same exact thing I just said is coming back all over again with a different deck. 1, 2, 3, 4 different decks saying the same exact message. Okay? Things are going to balance you're going to be able to balance things off, but you need to work on this energy. You need to let that go. All right? Eduardo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe. Wow, very powerful reading here for you. Up next, we have Winnie. Let's see who's after Winnie. I want to say it's Sexy Gina, but let me double check. Eduardo, we're done with your reading. Up next is Ava. Ava, if you're here, come on down. After Ava comes Sexy Gina. So let me write that now. Now, I wrote meow. Oh my gosh. Now, Eva. Next, Sexy Gina. Give me 1 second here. All right. Beautiful messages here. You're very welcome, Eduardo. Don't forget, I gave you homework. Your homework is to find the heart chakra frequency. Put on your earbuds or your headset before you go to sleep or in the morning or whenever. I don't know, whenever you want to do it. Close your eyes. Put your hands on your chest. If you have a clear quartz, put it on there. Close. Oh, look at this. Remember that I was telling you about that hermit energy? This is exactly the card, Eduardo, I was talking about. Hermit card in tarot, which is ruled by Virgo. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm so sorry. Winnie, you are next. I'm sorry. After Winnie comes Ava. After Ava, Sexy Gina. Yes, you are. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, I have heavy placements in my Mercury. My Gemini is in Mercury, or my Mercury is in Gemini, however you want to say that. So when it comes to anything having to do with Mercury, like today, lunar eclipse in Virgo. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. And tomorrow, Mercury is going in retrograde. I'm feeling the energies, like legit. So before I come back on tonight, you know I'm going to do a meditation session for myself because I need to realign my energy for sure. All right. Winnie, which area for you? After Winnie comes Ava. After Ava comes Sexy Gina. Winnie, which area, my dear? Oh, love. You wrote it. Oh, I'm sorry. Love. Okay, so what is Winnie letting go of in regards to love? For those of you who are really liking how I do my readings, if you're interested in a private reading, all that information is down below. Look what just popped out of the deck. I'll talk about that now. And those of you who would like to join me on my Patreon channel, that is a membership platform. So take a look at tier 1 and tier 2 if you're interested in having more of the content that you already love. Okay. Interesting, Winnie. Winnie, you know what you're letting go of here during this lunar eclipse? You're letting go of the blindfolds. There's certain things here that maybe you've been not wanting to look at, or you've been hesitant to look at, or you've been turning a blind eye towards, or you're not believing what you're seeing. Okay, Winnie? And this is saying you are now in a time during this lunar eclipse where you're going to let go of the bandages that may be around your either physical eyes or your intuitive eyes, because this is talking about clairvoyancy. So there may be things that you either see in your mind's eye. I'm a clairvoyant, so I can talk a lot about that. That's one of my six senses. You're able to see things in your mind's eye, or you're able to kind of, in a way, have an inner sixth sense knowing of something. And this may be talking about you not believing what you're seeing with your physical eyes, or not believing what you are getting with your intuition. So what this is talking about your love life is that you are ripping the bandages, or there's a situation, circumstance, or event that you maybe you experienced already, that has allowed you to see something for what it really is. And you need to, in a way, let go of what you thought it should be, or what you think it should be like. There's another part here that talks about your intuition. There may be something you've been feeling for quite some time, and you haven't been listening to your intuition or your sixth senses. This is talking about you listening to that energy, listening to your sixth senses, and trusting that what you're feeling and what you're experiencing is true, and that your six senses are clear in that sense of giving you nudges or helping you see something that you may not want to see. Okay? Can someone give me a thumbs up? I just want to make sure that my internet is still fully functioning and things are rolling nicely. So if I could get a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. All right. Let's see. What else are you letting go here? What is Winnie letting go during this lunar eclipse in Virgo? Winnie, are you here? Wow, interesting. You're getting the same card that it just came out a little while ago. You're letting go of the heartbreak. You're letting go of the pain, the separation, the loss, the deception, the lies. You're letting go of a situation, circumstance, or event that really did a doozy on your heart or your emotions, or if this is career, that really kind of shocked you in regards to the career aspect, if this is, however this may be for you. But in love, it's coming across as there's a lot of heartbreak and pain that needs to be released here during this lunar eclipse in Virgo. There may have been something that you, in a way, felt and you were getting messages on. It's like you were feeling the messages of something, and you need to let this go. If you are already letting this energy go, this is talking about continuing to clear that energy. If you were listening to the message that I was giving Eduardo about that heart chakra frequency, same thing goes for you. Google or use the search engine for you to find out what is the heart chakra frequency, and listen to that. Place your hands over your chest, clear quartz, or if you have malachite or greenstone on your chest. If not, you just put your hands on your chest. Close your eyes and allow your heart to gain that frequency of healing. Now, some of you may be saying, that sounds so woo, woo, woo. I'm going to tell you, it's not just woo, 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 it's science. The vagus nerve connects with the eardrum in your ear. The vagus nerve connects to almost your entire body internally. What you are hearing in regards to frequency, you're going to be able to feel energetically, maybe not physically feel, but energetically feel the vibrations going through your body. So your body's going to register that vibration, and you're going to recalibrate, or at least start the recalibration process of healing your heart when you do that, okay? All right, let's see. What chapter are you opening? What is this lunar eclipse in Virgo opening for you? The Lovers, the Four of Cups, okay? You may be very dissatisfied in areas of the heart or in areas of love. There's a sense of dissatisfaction. There's a sense here of, you know, feeling a bit kind of out of sorts, disillusioned, not satisfied, emotionally in love. Whether you are in a connection now or whether you are single, there's something here that's not feeling up to par. You're opening you're opening yourself up to, and it's interesting because this came up earlier and a lot of people only see the Lover's card as love, but the Lover's card is also about making choices. You're opening yourself up to making the choices that you need in love in regards to a commitment that either you have with yourself, like I'm committed to not let whatever happened in the past happen again in the future, or committed meaning you're not feeling great about a commitment that you have right now, and you are committed to make the choices that you need to make in order to move into a connection or in a space where you are not dissatisfied, that you're not disappointed, and that you're not disillusioned. Remember, intuitive friends, the Lover's card in tarot is ruled by Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury influences the themes of communication, thoughtful communication, and clear thoughts, being able to make decisions, knowledge, technology, and travel. So when we're talking about the Lover's card coming with the Four of Cups, is you making decisions in this new energy that you're going to walk towards, about you making the choice of not to allow yourself to continue to be in a partnership or in a relationship or in anything that's connected to what you experienced in your past or recent past: heartbreak, pain, separation, breakup, divorce, loss, lies, deception, whatever this was. Okay. Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through. Home. Feeling comfortable, feeling a sense of security, and feeling comfortable in your own skin. If you are single, this is talking about you healing your heart, healing this experience, healing from it, so you are not in this residual energy of blocking yourself from an opportunity that you may have in the near future with someone who's actually more aligned with what you are looking for. You need to be careful because there's a part here of you clearing this energy, and then there's a part of you allowing yourself to be open to the possibility, because saying that you're not open to any possibility ever again is you remaining in a very blocked energy. Okay? Now, remember, it doesn't mean you have to be in another relationship, but you need to be open to the connections that make you feel comfortable and that feel authentic and that feel like someone really understands you. But if you are in this energy, well, I don't want to deal with anyone ever again, then this experience is going to be difficult to even see if there could be a potential with anyone, which is the reason why this is saying you need to fix this energy here. You need to release this energy so that you're more open to the possibility, maybe not now, but in the near future. Okay? This energy right here may be a little bit of a blockage in you being able to have those meaningful connections. Now, remember, those meaningful connections don't always have to talk about romance. Okay? Okay, let's see. Winnie, and right after Winnie is Ava, and then it's Sexy Gina. So we're one reading away from you, Sexy Gina. Okay? I hope these messages have been insightful for you. Okay, Winnie? Again, working a lot with the heart chakra, clearing your heart chakra. Okay, never say never. Don't allow your past to be the obstacle of not allowing someone in the near future to do or to bring you the added, and see that I said the additional love and care that this other situation wasn't able to give you. So do not lose your sense of hope. Okay? Because that's what people, listen, when people do things like this in our past connections, they're trying to rob us from the energy of us trying to even feel that again with someone else, like the positive part of love. Okay? So don't allow someone else's lack of maturity or whatever it was to interfere with your own bright future of healing your heart. All right, up next we have Eva. Eva, are you here, my dear? I'm ready for you, my dear. Eva. Let me write now, Eva. Ah, what did I do? What did I do? I did something. Oh, here we go. Hi, Eva. Welcome, welcome. Now I'm doing Eva, and then I'm going to do Sexy Gina. So let me write this down. Now, Gina. Next. Sexy Gina. I'm just going to put Gina. But we know. Hi, Ava. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Which area do you want to focus on? We're doing closing and opening. So what is this lunar eclipse closing and what is this lunar eclipse opening you towards? Which area? We have general, we have love, we have career and finances, and we have spiritual journey. Which one is best for you? Oh, you said general. I am so sorry. I'm telling you, I'm not myself today. Never mind, Eva. Or I think, is it Eva or Ava? All right, let's see. What are you letting go in regards to your love life? What are you letting go? If you haven't watched the March readings, intuitive friends, if you have not watched the March readings, you must watch the March readings. Okay? There's a lot there. There's a lot there because there's a lot going on in this March. Listen, March, we have Venus in retrograde, which is happening right now as we speak. Today, we have the lunar eclipse. Tomorrow, we have Mercury in retrograde, which is going to be all the way till April 2nd. Then we have a solar eclipse in Aries. That's going to be in March 29th. Aries is ruled by Mars. So go figure. If you have Aries on your astrological natal chart, hello. Aries and Scorpio are going to feel that one as well. Fire signs can also. And then we have March 20th, which is the beginning of Aries. If you are an Aries sign, I did an amazing happy birthday message on my Patreon channel. It's dropping March 17th. Or if you know an Aries that you want to give them a gift, you want to give them something unique, you could give them the gift of that Aries reading, and you can buy that in the drop section in my Patreon shop. So there you go. All right, Ava, let's see what's going on here. What do you need to close? You're a Libra. Ah, okay. Let's see what's coming through for you. By the way, I did my nails today. Look. Ding. I'm surprised no one's noticed yet. A wonderful idea and glamour. Merry Masquerade. Okay. The aha moment. Clockwork Pumpkin. All right, so this is what I'm getting here for you. I'm getting here you're letting go people who make excuses for not being able to give you the time, the energy, the focus, or the recognition in certain areas of your life. This could be a general reading, okay? This could be in love, this could be in career, okay? This could be in spiritual journey, this could be in your finances, but this is talking about you letting go of having ideas and not following through with them. It's as if sometimes you get this clear cognizance moment. Something gets downloaded in your head. You channel a message. Your higher self is talking to you. Your sixth senses are saying something to you. The idea comes into your mind. You either do one or two things. You either doubt it, or you doubt it, or you second guess it, or you overthink it. And you see these wheels turning here? I'm just telling you. I mean, listen, if you get readings with me, they're going to come out very clear. You see this right here? This little light bulb? That's supposed to be your head. That's like, oh, ooh, I'm in my head a lot. You see all these little, little assembly things here, like the machine? You may overthink a lot of things. You get this like wonderful creative aha moment in your mind, and then you doubt it, or you keep thinking about it over and over and over and over again. So a wonderful idea, that's positive. And you may be saying, well, why is it saying that I need to let go of the wonderful idea? No, you don't need to let go of the wonderful idea. What you need to let go is the overthinking about the wonderful idea. The round and round and round and round and round and round, because what happens is analysis paralysis happens. You get an aha moment, and then you start thinking and overthinking it so much that you don't do anything with it. You see what I'm talking about? So this is giving you the reminder here that this lunar eclipse in Virgo, which, by the way, Virgo energy and Libra energy, in the sense of overthinking things, they're very similar. One is an earth sign, another one is an air sign, but they're very similar. And I know because Libra is my rising sign. Hello, bing. So I know what you're talking about. You know, I mean, I know what you're, I know what you're like, what you experience. Because I know I'm a Libra rising. It happens to me too. Get caught up in the thinking too much about it. Or sometimes trying to be so diplomatic, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, that you just don't do anything. Okay, analysis paralysis. You have Marie Masquerade. What did I just say about diplomacy? This is what this is coming across. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to rock the boat at work. You don't want to rock the boat with the friends and the family. You don't want to rock the boat in your connection. You don't want to rock the boat if you are talking to someone. So you just go with the flow. Okay. You go with the flow. You think about it a lot and then you just kind of like, okay, fine. Let me just keep the peace here. And then you put a mask over what you truly think, what you truly feel, and how you truly want to go about something. And this is talking about you letting go of that energy during this Virgo and during this solar eclipse in Virgo. Okay. By the way, this Mercury in retrograde you may feel that as well because you are an air sign. All right. Air signs tend to be very caught up in their mind. So you may feel that touch of Mercury in retrograde. So, something flipped over. Did you see that? Let's see. Yep, look at that. There you go. All right. Golden mirror. You need to be careful with the energy of overthinking everything and not placing the faith in your own ability and your own clarity of when you get this message that comes into your mind or into your senses. Why am I saying that you need to be careful with that energy? Because it shows up in other people's eyes that you are a person that they can get away with their shenanigans. Okay? What happens? You get caught up in your head. You think about things over and over and over and over and over and over again. Or you tend to create an excuse, or you tend to be very diplomatic because you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And what happens is, here's a person that a narcissist sees as perfect bait, the perfect person where I can take advantage in some way, shape, or form, whether it be in career, whether it be in finances, whether it be in love. Oh, you can't make a decision? Oh, well, then, do it this way. Manipulation by someone else who sees this overthinking or this ability of you not speaking up because you may not feel comfortable in rocking the boat. And it gives room for this type of person. It gives room for a person who is able to only persuade you for their side, a person who may be a narcissist, a person who may be a love bomber, a person who's self-absorbed. You may attract this energy by being in this energy. This is also saying have faith. So you may be saying, well, this is the area where I need to let go. Yes, you need to let go of overthinking something to the point that you start losing faith and losing the self-confidence about the wonderful idea that has come to you through your intuitive mind or through your intuitive sixth senses. Your aha moment becomes a moment where you don't do anything with it because there's this energy of you not believing in what you are getting your downloads about, what you're truly feeling intuitively, or what you know in your head to be true. But you're kind of like, should I, shouldn't I, should I, should I? It creates analysis paralysis. Okay? And that goes for all the areas. So this is in love, in career, and finances, and spiritual journey. So this is saying you need to let go of that energy. You need to release it and have faith in the intuitive messages, or have faith in the knowledge or in the action that someone is showing you. If it's right there, listen, if someone says, oh, you can trust me, and then they do something where they break that trust, whether it be at work, whether it be with your friends, whether it be with your family, whether it be with your partner, your spouse, whoever this may be, right? If someone is saying, oh yeah, you can trust me, but then they break the trust, then you need to believe what you're seeing. You need to believe what your mind is saying. It's saying, hey, wake up. This person shouldn't be trusted. They're not reliable. They're not trustworthy. Okay? So that's just an example of that. All right, let's see what's coming through. What are you opening your energy towards? And you have here Eight of Wands. You're opening your energy towards moving past this energy, moving past these blockages, moving past all this energy of releasing that. And you're moving towards making a decision to invest in yourself or invest in people who are showing you that what they say and what they do are on the same field, on the same playing ground. This is in any area. This could be in, again, in all areas or in a specific area that you may have this challenge in. So the Lover's card is about that power of two, you being able to soul connect with someone. And then that doesn't only mean romantic. It could mean romantic, but it could mean other things too. So in romance, obviously, you're allowing yourself to let go of these energies, move past these obstacles, and be more in tune with someone who is more at your level of expectations and values, whether that be in career or whether that be in love. Okay? Remember that the Lover's card is ruled by Gemini, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So it's you clearly thinking and clearly communicating with yourself, like, what do I need to do? What do I want to do? What is it that, and also being able to clearly communicate with another person or people. Okay? That being said, let's see what else is coming through for you. All tied up. You letting go of this energy of being caught up in your head. You need to let that go. It says, I said it before, but it's coming out. You saw that. That came out all by its lonesome self. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Forgiveness. You need to release this energy of if somebody did hurt you with narcissism, if someone hurt you with love bombing, or someone was very self-absorbed in their energy, or they were very one-sided or self-centered. If you were hurt by these archetypes in your life in general, within your family, within your friends, within your loved ones, within your career, within your love life, this is saying you need to make amends with yourself. You need to say, okay, you know what? This happened, but I understand why this happened. I forgive myself for getting caught up in my head, and I'm going to do better. I'm going to move past this energy of getting caught up in your head moving forward. I'm going to do a correction in my, in what I know that I do. So there's this sense of pivoting from that energy. Okay. There could also be here a forgiveness in matters of the heart. So you forgiving yourself, or within yourself, forgiving someone else for taking advantage of the energy that you allowed to, you kind of opened yourself up to unknowingly. Okay. And I talked about that at the top of the reading. Ava, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. I hope that these messages resonated with you. Don't forget, if you would like to share a donation, no obligation. My Venmo link is in the description box as well as in the chat, and you could do that at any time. It doesn't have to be right now. It could be next week. However you guys want to do that, that's fine. If you're not interested in that and you're interested in learning more and getting more in regards to messages, then feel free to join me on my Patreon platform where I do weekly pick-a cards, okay? And you and your higher self will guide you to the best information. In tier number 2, you get access to tier number 1, and you also get more information, especially that Aries reading that is coming out on March 17th. If you want another option, which is just to buy the drop, you can also do that. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a member of my Patreon. If you just want to buy the drop, you can buy the drop also, okay? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Eve. Okay, so first of all, thank you, Ava. And second of all, thank you, Eve, A-I-V. It's actually Eve. I always mispronounce. Yes, there are drops there that you can do. Eve did that. That's why she's like, yeah, donate. Thank you so much, Eve. All right. Well, listen, let's see if we could get it to 1,000. How about that? How about all of you help me get to 1K? Let's get to 1K. Okay? Let's get to 1K. I have about 960. I think the last time I checked was 960 subscribers. Tell your friends. Tell them it's not woo-woo energy. Tell them it's not all about the woo-woo. Oh my gosh, I don't believe in that. Okay. Maybe they come over here, they get a free reading, they start believing real quick. All right. Thank you so much, all of you, for your support, especially today. Today's been such a taxing energy on me. Okay. Let's hit it. Who's up next, my dear? Let's see. Thank you so much, Ava Garcia. Thank you so much, Eve, for your messages. Okay, so Eve, I already did your reading yesterday, remember? By the way, I closed the session. I don't know if I wrote that, but let me write it here. I did close the session. All right, who's up next? Let's see. Now we have Sexy Gina. Sexy Gina, where are you, my dear? Oh, here you are. Why am I in so much confusion at work with coworkers and bosses? I feel like they are doing better without me. I got in trouble, so less days of work, and I feel like they like that they're doing better without me there. Okay. So basically, this is going to be in career. So I'm not really reading a specific reading. That sounds like a personal reading for you. And if you're interested in personal readings, like I said, the information is down below. I do 20-minute private readings, but that needs to be booked through the link down below, or lexatarot@gmail.com if you're interested. But I'm going to do a career one for you, Sexy Gina. So for those of you that are just joining me right now, the session is closed, and I am planning to come back later tonight because I've been on for quite a while. Okay. Sexy Gina, what does Sexy Gina need to let go of in regards to career? Wow. Sewer Mermaid. All right, so what I'm getting here for you is there's this energy of feeling less than other people or situations, or this idea that you have in your mind that you're not as fantastic as other people or something like that. Which is interesting because that's what I was reading in the question that you were asking, right? Which again, today I'm only focusing on what energy you're going to let go of, and then what energy you're going to open yourself up to in regards to this lunar eclipse. So you need to let go of the self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, because wherever your mind goes, energy flows, and what you think about, you bring about. So if you keep thinking other people are better without me at my job and I should leave my job or I should move my job, then that's the reality that you're going to create. Okay? So this is talking about you kind of in a way letting go of that energy of thinking, you know, negatively about yourself or negatively about how others may be seeing you. That may not be the case. That may be your perception, because that's the energy that you are thinking about. So that's the energy you're bringing about. Okay. So I'm getting here this energy for you of needing to change that perspective or needing to change that script. Okay, Sexy Gina. Let me just write now, Sexy Gina. Who's up next? Hold on. Next is Gustavo. Okay, let's see what's coming through for you. What do you need to let go? Gustavo, you're up next. Ship. You need to cut the tides. You need to cut the tides of thinking what you're thinking about yourself. You need to change the storyline. Okay, Gustavo, you are up next. Right now I'm doing Sexy Gina and then you're right after, okay? So, yeah, so Sexy Gina, you need to cut the ties in your mind that keep you in this perception of, because it's holding you back from progressing in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So this is saying here for you, Sexy Gina, that you're kind of feeling this way or perceiving yourself in this way or perceiving a situation in this way is creating some type of blockage for you, which is the reason this is saying you need to let go of that energy. You, wherever your mind goes, energy flows. Whatever you feed your mind, you can start believing it. Like you will literally believe whatever you keep telling your mind to believe. So you need to change something here. You need to release this victim mindset or this martyr mindset, because it's not allowing you to grow. It's not allowing you to move ahead. You can only focus on you. You can only focus on you being the best version of you, showing up to work every day. You need to stay in that high vibrational energy. Excuse me, because what happens is there's this really kind of, it's like you trying to move and this ship holding you back. Okay? And if we look here, this ship and the sewer mermaid are in the same energy. This ship is tilting towards the left. So this ship is stuck on this mentality. This is symbolism. The ship is representing this mentality. You need to believe that you are beautiful, that you are amazing, that you are a leader, that you can surpass any obstacles, challenges, or blockages, that you are a great person, and that that you show, you know what I'm saying? You gotta amp it up in your mind, because when you amp it up in your mind, that's the energy you're gonna be projecting. Because what happens is if you're projecting lower vibrational energy, then that's what people are going to see. If you start projecting high positive vibration, then that's the energy people are going to see. Okay. How can you move past this energy? lunar eclipse, what is it opening up? Look at that. Little by little, page of wands. Step by step, little by little, you need to move past this energy and move into a higher vibration. Move into what your passion and your drive are. What brings you passion? What brings you drive? What brings you this kind of pep in your step? You need to look at your job or your career and find this passion. Even if it's, you know what, on my way to work, I grab my favorite coffee or something. Or you know what, when I'm at work, I love this part of my job. It could be just one part. Maybe there are 10 that you hate about your job. But you focus on that one thing that brings you that passion, that brings you that light, that brings you that inspiration. And then the energy around you, that's why you see this energy around this page of wands. The energy around you is going to pivot, and it's going to bring you or take you on a path where it is more insightful and more pleasurable and more passionate and more pep in your step, because you're focusing on that one thing that brings you joy, one thing that brings you passion, one thing that brings a pep to your step. And that is going to bring you to this 10 of cups. It's going to bring you to a time or a period that you're going to embrace. Okay? You're going to embrace the magic, because you are the creator of your reality. You tell your brain what you want your brain to believe. And you got to make your brain believe that you are an amazing person, that you are, whatever your daily affirmation. And you should look through Pinterest. Look through Pinterest and find some beautiful daily affirmations. Say these things on your way to work. Say these things during your breaks. Say these daily affirmations before you go to sleep, because it's going to change things around for you in a way that you may not even know it's possible. You have the ability to change that dynamic. So this lunar eclipse is bringing you this message to pay attention to that energy, which you can change around you, which is the energy that you're going to feed your mind. And that energy of the feeding of the mind is going to be through higher vibrational energy, through daily affirmations, and through seeing the passion of that one thing or two things or three things that bring you passion at work. And watch, you focus on that, energy is going to change around you. But you got to believe it and you got to do it. Okay? Your mind goes where the energy flows. Okay? If your mind is on this beautiful side of the reading, you're going to be good. If you want to stay stuck over here, you're not going to allow this energy to come through. Look at that, the sun. You need to radiate happiness around you. Oh, but I'm not happy. I'm upset because this is not going my way. I'm upset because that is not going in this direction. Okay. Well, if you're going to find excuses, you're going to find more excuses. But if you want to find solutions, if you want to turn the page of this energy and go into this, all three cards are bright. All three cards have yellow. All three cards are very positive cards. So this is telling me here, you can make that happen. You are a manifester and you can create this reality if you are consistent and you don't allow this energy to penetrate your thoughts, your ideas, and your mind. It's as simple as that. It's like a little puppy. When you're teaching a puppy to sit, it's going to get up and it's going to walk away. But you got to bring it back. Sit. Oh, the puppy goes. It's okay. Gently bring it back. At the beginning, this is going to be difficult, especially if you haven't done it or you haven't done it with consistency. But you do it every day. Daily affirmations every day. When you wake up, you look at yourself in the mirror, you say these beautiful things about yourself. You are creator. You put it in the present tense. You do it every day before you leave to work. You do it on your break, and you do when you get home. I tell you that that energy is going to shift. You need to calm the intrusive thoughts. And the only way to calm the intrusive thoughts is to keep bringing light to the positive thoughts. That's how you get rid of the negative thoughts. That's how you get out of this energy over here, by bringing more light. How does the sun get rid of a cloudy day? By pushing the clouds aside, by trying to find a breakthrough, by breaking through the clouds. So that's what this is talking about. This is your cloud. You got to break through it. The sun doesn't stop shining because it's a cloudy day. It continues to shine. What makes it a cloudy day is the clouds that are in front of the sun, because you can't see it. But that doesn't mean the sun has stopped shining. So that's what this is telling you here. You got to see it from that point of view and that perspective, okay? Sexy Gina, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Gustavo, you're up next. Join me on my Patreon platform or buy those drops on that Patreon platform. No obligation, just throwing that in your direction. I'm not monetized by YouTube, so yes, that's the reason why you have my Venmo link down below. All right, let's get the channel to 1,100 subscribers. 1.1. Let's go 1.1. We can do it. Let's go. Hello, Gustavo Garcia, my dear. Welcome. I don't think I've ever done a reading for you, but I will today. So, tell me, my dear, which area? General reading, love reading, career and finance, or spiritual journey? We're looking at what you're closing out during this lunar eclipse and what you are opening yourself to during this lunar eclipse in Virgo. 1,000 subscribers. Well, listen, if I got to 1,000 subscribers right now, I'm going to be shocked. Did I get to 1,000 for real? No, you're joking, right? No, I'm at 961, but we're getting there. Yes, let's get to one. Let's get to 1.1. How about that? I like that. 1,100 subscribers, and let's keep growing. All right, general reading, Eduardo. So, Eduardo, for us to get there, you need to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, okay? People that you know that are open to these type of readings. Feel free to share my YouTube channel link with your friends, family, or loved ones. Let's see what Gustavo is closing. What's closing for you energetically here during this lunar eclipse in Virgo? Let's see what's going on here. What are you closing? Oh, look at this. Very interesting. Someone just got this a little while ago. You see that I shuffle, but here you go. You need to close the chapter on overthinking. There's something about that. There are times where you get a lot of great ideas, or you get these kind of like, ooh, that's interesting, but you start thinking about it over and over and over and over again. That creates some sense of analysis paralysis, and it can create this energy of being stuck in the thinking, and not the doing part of the thinking. You see what I'm saying? You have stifled, bored, and stuck. Exactly what I just mentioned. Too much thinking, not enough doing. So the too much thinking and not enough doing creates a stuck energy. It creates the stagnation. Because you see, what happens here is these wheels are turning. So that's good, right? The wheels in your mind are turning, and you get these like wonderful ideas, or you get these moments of realization. You get these moments where something becomes like, aha, I see. Okay, I got it. Or you know what? This is wonderful. I would like to do X, Y, and Z. And it's moving, right? The all, your brain is going, you're moving, you're thinking, you're like, yeah, this sounds great. Then all of a sudden, you are still stuck in here. It's like you don't move outside of this. You get caught up in so many fine details of it that you don't move forward in the amazing idea, or you don't catch the wave. You see the wave, you're like, wow, that's a beautiful wave. And let's make believe you're a surfer. Pretend for a clear moment in time that you are there with your surfboard at the beach. You're waiting for that wave. The wave comes, perfect way for you to jump on your surfboard and ride the wave. And you're like, okay, now is this a good wave? Let's take a look. Let's see. While you do all of that, boom, you missed it. You see what I'm saying? That's what this is talking about. So you get stuck at the shore with your surfboard over and over again, and you're not making the moves necessary to move something forward. Let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, so I'm going to need to take a break here for a second, but let me... So ooh, interesting. Look at that. Look what just popped. I don't know if you just saw that. This just popped out. You got Phoenix again with the brain. Look at that. What happens when you get too caught up in your head or in your mind? You don't allow yourself to grow or outgrow something that you need to outgrow or grow from. Okay? There's a lot of thinking about something and not enough moving past it. Okay? Letting it go. Sometimes you get too caught up in your head, and sometimes you get too caught up in the emotions of whatever got caught up in your head. That's why you have here raised from the ashas. You need to have a phoenix mindset. What is a phoenix mindset? It means that no matter what obstacles, challenges, or blockages you may have endured in your life, in your love life, in your career, in your family sector, whatever it is that you may be going through or have gone through, that you can rise above it. Now you can sit and you can get wonderful ideas. This is wonderful, a wonderful idea, an aha moment. You can make those realizations. But now, after you make those realizations, what are you going to do with that realization? What are you going to do with that lesson learned? What are you going to do with that wonderful idea of X, Y, or Z? Are you going to still sit with a sketch pad and just keep thinking, or are you going to turn it into reality? And if you are going to turn it into reality, well, what are the steps that you're going to do to turn it into reality? And when are you making it real? Because that's what this is about. When are you making that real? When is it active? When is the momentum and the energy moving towards it? Okay? Let's see what else is coming through. What area or what are you opening yourself up to? Oh, I was going to say another one popped up. All right, let's see. Lunar eclipse. What is the lunar eclipse in Virgo helping you do? By the way, Virgo energy is reflective energy. It's that soul search type of energy. And basically what this is saying, okay, good. You're going to do some soul searching. Wonderful. But what are you going to do after that soul searching? What's step one? Step one that's tangible. Step one that you're actually putting in motion. Okay? Let's see what the new energy is opening up here for you for this lunar eclipse. Page of Swords. New ideas, new ways, another light bulb. Look at that. Validation, confirmation. You had a light bulb here, and the light bulb is the mind. The idea, the mind. So you need to move past. Okay, give me 1 second, Eduardo, okay? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, my apologies, but I told you that the time was going to come. Oh, it's Gustavo. What was I saying? Oh my God. My apologies. Gustavo. Gustavo. Okay, Gustavo. Gustavo. Page of Swords. Creative energy. New ideas. Okay. Your ability to open a new chapter that you're not only going to think about, but you're going to start moving towards through action. New energy, the Fool card. Gustavo Eduardo. Ah, oh, okay. So you have two accounts? Okay, you got me confused, my friend. Now I'm confused. It's probably you have two names. Is that what it is? Okay. This is what I'm getting here for you. Okay? This new energy, there's a leap of faith that you need to have. Okay? The Fool card is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is the destroyer of the old, destroying this energy, releasing it, saying bye-bye to this, and opening yourself up to the brand new energy. Now, here's the thing. This lunar eclipse in Virgo is saying to you, in order for you to move into a new beginning, to a new avenue, to a new path that you have in your mind, okay? You need to have faith in yourself. You need to have faith because you need to take a leap of faith. It may require here some type of risk taking, but a risk taking that you have thought about. Oh, Eduardo is my brother. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. Okay, so it's the family's coming over. Good. Welcome. Okay, so Gustavo, you listening to me? Listen to this. In order for you to move into this new direction, thank you for explaining that to me because I was confused. In order for you to move into this new direction, new path, new cycle during this lunar eclipse, because the lunar eclipse is going to open this up for you the moment you release this over here. So it's going to open up that avenue for you that you've been thinking about, that you are having these wonderful ideas, this realization that you are in at this moment in time or have been. You are going to be able to take the risk and move into that direction that you've been planning. Okay. But you have to let go of this repetitive energy of thinking over and over again. You got to start doing. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through for you. What else is coming through? What is this lunar eclipse in Virgo bringing in for you? Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Eduardo, for bringing over your brother. All right, let's see. What else is coming through here for you? New chapter. New chapter for you. Look at that. New chapter for you is letting go of this energy, letting go of the fear, letting go of the anxiety, letting go of the, well, what if? What if I do this and what if it doesn't work? What if this, and if I do this, will it? Listen, you got to let that go. Okay. You have to have faith. The temple path. You need to have faith and lighten your load. Okay. So what does this say? You have a lot on your shoulders in regards to either anxiety, stress, or this energy that you just keep thinking about over and over again. This lunar eclipse is saying to you, you have the ability to lighten your load by letting go of your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, letting go of the fear and the anxiety of something, right? And having faith that you're not alone in this process. Okay. There may be some spiritual help coming in for you, maybe your guides or your loved ones who've crossed over, kind of saying, we're here supporting you in this journey. But here's the thing, what I need you to understand: in order for you to know and to take that leap, you need to be aware at exactly. Hey sis, Ancestral Doorways is back. No sis, I need you for later on tonight if you want, because I'm almost getting off. There's my soul sister. So yeah, thanks. You need to plan it. Whatever it is that you got to plan, you got to plan it well. So you plan it well so that you can take a leap of faith. Okay? I don't want you to like think, oh yeah, well now I'm just gonna jump. No, you gotta do all the assessments necessary. Okay, you gotta do all the details, and then you say, okay, well, this is really what I want to do, and you move into that direction. Okay. And listen, you're getting help from above. I want to say your brother had this card yesterday. Gustavo, your brother got this card yesterday. And it was connected to his loved ones who's crossed over. So, hello. Very interesting. I just remembered right now, by the way. Okay. So, there you have it, Gustavo. All right. It sounds like a beautiful reading for you. Remember, new phase is important. And I hope you've gotten a lot from this reading. And thank you so much for stopping by. Let other family members know to stop by. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Please feel free to share my YouTube channel link with others. My Venmo link is down below. Donations only, no obligation. If you would like to join me on my Patreon platform, or if you know someone who's in Aries and you're wondering, what should I get my Aries fill in the blank person for their birthday? Well, listen, give them the gift of insight. Okay, give them the gift of insight, because I have a very special birthday only message for Aries, and it's on my Patreon shop. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gustavo, for stopping by. All right, let's take a look at who is next. Who is next? I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Well, it would be great if I found my list here. All right, just give me a second. We did Gustavo. That may have been the last reading. No, there's someone after Gustavo, I think. Give me 1 second. No, I think I lost the list. I think that's what it was. So if you remember, guys, if you remember who came after Gustavo, I want to say there was one more person, but I think I lost the list. I probably touched something here and I erased it by mistake. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the readings here. Now listen closely. I have to write down all the people that I read today. I'm going to close the reading for now. I will be coming back later tonight. Okay, so those of you who got readings already, those of you who got readings already, just so you know, you won't be able to have a reading later because I already gave you a reading throughout the day. Okay, so I'll see you guys later and take care. I want to give you all my thanks for giving me the love, the loyalty, and the support. And let's make it to 1,100 subscribers. Okay, so keep sharing my YouTube channel link with other like-minded souls. Take care, and I'll see you later tonight.